Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void upload. Today we've got a game between Geoff and COOLIO on Acid Plant, the latter edition. This is the High Masters TVT sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Holy Smokes TVT. So I figured I'd cast it because it's on the latest patch. So it has the updated Marauder, the updated Viking, and the updated Raven. In the bottom right-hand corner of Acid Plant, we have the red Terran player. It is COOLIO with the Cobra spinning logo here. The main villains, actually, from ye old G.I. Joe, cartoon I watched when I was a kid. And in the top left-hand corner, the blue Terran player, it is Geoff from QT Club. But isn't that Rocket Gaming? Isn't that the spinning logo for Rocket? I think it is. Pretty darn sure that it is. Actually, is a mystery. Is a mystery for all of us. Anyway, happy to have you here on your Thursday. I think this is a Thursday that I'm watching. That I'm gonna post this one. Anyway, glad to have you on board for the new stuff, for high-level TVT stuff as well. I know not everybody is fans of the mirror matchups, but you are, cause you're here. So hooray! Great news for everybody involved. Now, let's take a look and see how this is gonna work out for these players. TVT is usually Cyclone versus Cyclone to start off, but kind of wondering if the Marauder buff might change that. Might change the meta a little bit, if not now, that eventually, as SCVs are fighting here at the natural base that Geoff is trying to construct. COOLIO, one base opening? Nah, he's saving up. He's saving up for a one Rax expand. Just like Geoff is, he's just a little bit later. Just a little bit later. Now, what I was going to say, just the Marauder with that extra bonus damage against armored stuff, it might actually be really good to open up Marauder instead of Cyclone right now, but we'll see what these guys do. There's a Reaper in production for COOLIO. Reaper's name is going to be Medivh. See if we can find his story. Medivh, he has taken his place amongst the legends of the past. Alright, man, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing, Medivh. Let's see what we can kill. On the other side of the map here, fellow Terran scum. Actually, never mind. Bunker up, though. Look at the timing on that bunker. Just barely getting there. The Marines want to kill this guy. He's moving away. He's not interested. And, oh, maybe he was. Okay, Medivh. Good knowing you, guy. I guess you scouted the presence of a bunker. Great job. Great job by you. Factory going to finish here for COOLIO pretty darn quickly, and the factory for Geoff is just starting, so if it is going to be Cyclone versus Cyclone, COOLIO is going to have a pretty darn impressive lead. Yeah, swapping down onto that reactor, that is going to be them Cyclones. Ready, set, Cyclone 1, Cyclone 2, go! Thank you, Cyclone 1 and Cyclone 2 in production below. Meanwhile, Geoff has his double gas. He is working on a double factory opening here too. So he's going to have more Cyclones eventually, but for now, COOLIO Cyclones will be out first. The question is, it's a pretty big map, it's a pretty long rush distance, and so trying to get up here before your opponent has their Cyclones out is going to be hard. It's going to be hard for COOLIO, but he is expanding behind it. It's not a crazy one-baser attack. Very, very intelligent play from him. Now, these players are in Masters, and I feel like if you're in Masters, you're not happy with where you are, right? If you're in Masters, you are fighting and clawing and scratching to get into GM. Because GM is where the elite players live. And if you can make it there, you'll be fulfilling a lifelong dream to be a GM StarCraft 2 player. But at the same time, it's hard. It's really, really hard to make it into GM. There's a set number of people that can be in there on every server. So what I'm saying is, I guess I feel like there are more people in Platinum and Diamond that are happy with where they are than people that are in Masters and are happy with where they are. Perhaps you could enlighten me, fellow commenter and watcher. Let me know exactly where I stand on that. All right, a couple Cyclones out. Like I said, they're early. It takes forever to kill a Marine, though. Man. All right, bunker. Here comes the repair on the bunker. The Marines are fighting pretty well, though. This is really pretty fantastic little animation here. Cyclones. One gets picked off. And the other Cyclone, yeah, I just don't see this really working out too well. Two Cyclones from Geoff are chasing right now. Like I said, the production abilities are much better for Cyclones here. Actually, no, they're not, because there's the factory with the tech lab and a factory with nothing. Well, we're swapping anyway. Third base by COOLIO did expand while he was attacking. Excellent job from the red Terran player, and actually just beginning tank production. So Geoff says, enough with Cyclones, they're silly and ridiculous. We're going for that tank production right now while continuing some Widow Mines from COOLIO. And Widow Mines here, which, whew, look how beefy these boys are. Them are some beefy, beefy boys. Trying to sneak on out and do some interesting stuff. They're not defensive because they are moving across the map. And they're separating their ways. One's going to go left, one's going to go right here. And they do. But what for? It's not like your Widow Mine dropping. It's not like you're using it for defense against attacks at your front. I guess maybe to deny expansions, if I had to guess. It'd be a denial of expansion here thing. From the Coolio. Yeah, and it is. Alright, so burrowing right on in. And waiting. Just waiting. Just waiting. What is this? Double starport action. Double starport action from Geoff here, which you don't generally get with mech. Unless you're going Liberators or something. Liberators are pretty good in the situation for just denying tank placements and things like that. But it is a 2-base opener here from Geoff. He's not even thinking about taking a third, while Coolio is sitting on his 3 bases. Is transitioning a little bit into bio. Look at this. Interestingly enough, opens with the Cyclones and then is constructing 2 barracks at a time right now with several others that have just completed. Is that another one? Another barracks. Wow. Okay. Widow Mine did fire on the Cyclone. Cyclone could survive that hit though, and now a 3rd base will be coming in. Ah, flying in from the natural base for Geoff. Wow, expanding again is Coolio. Dang, son. Feeling brave. Feeling brave going for that 4th base. This early at 6 minutes in a TVT. Tank count for Geoff is kind of insane actually though. He's got 5 to the 0 of Coolio. And going for a 4th base here too is Geoff to land in this location where there is an unknown Widow Mine just waiting for it. Alright, Coolio pushing in with Cyclones, but these tanks, man, I don't know about this. Okay, taking severe shots. At the front, couple things go down real fast, but the tank in the back is having a field day. There's some Marauders here too. They're going to try to land and do their extra bonus damage against these armored units here. Ooh, but single target mode, you can't get inside that minimum attack difference. And the new Vikings with 135 hit points to pick off the medevac too. So good hold by Geoff. A little bit tight there, a little bit scary for a second, but didn't manage to make it. More Widow Mine just kind of running around. Ah, Corvid Reactor be gone. All right, so this increases the starting energy of Ravens by 25. So Geoff is planning on getting some Ravens for us, which is excellent. He's got 2 armories for continued upgrade stuff. He still has these 2 starports. Maybe he's going to go Mass Raven. He's going to try Mass Raven in the current patch. Don't know how valuable that is. I'm just going to say. Alright, so it is 4 base to 3 base though. Coolio's been doing exceptionally well. Oh, Smart Servos, the upgrade for allowing Hellions, Hellbats, Vikings, and Thors to transform quickly between combat modes. And it's so fast, it's actually kind of funny when you watch it. So we'll have to see if we get that one out there. This Marauder, really happy with his bonus attacks against armored stuff. Benefits additionally from upgrades. Benefits more from upgrades than he used to, which is something to keep track of. Concussive Shell for Coolio. So he's definitely going bio against this mech strategy of Geoff. The thing is, you can't really, I mean, you couldn't previously win in a straight up fight bio against mech. It had to be kind of shifty and running around a lot, just taking advantage of the immobility of the mech, as 2 Ravens in production here for Geoff. Blue Flame on the way from Geoff here too, and both players just sort of doing the hangout thing. Viking production for Coolio, trying to catch up with that. He is making some tanks of his own. He's not just going straight bio, so it's an interesting collection of tanks, Cyclone, Viking, Mechin. And here we are trying to land at this 4th base. Nope. That poor SCV, man. Oh, trying to get out, are ya? Oh, and juked back to his death. That's the 2nd unit of Coolio's that is juked back into his own death for some reason. Vikings just flying in on their own for some reason. Actually picking off a couple Vikings of Geoff's there. Oh, and a free Raven. No, Raven survives. Auto turret picks off a Viking in revenge. Almost kills that debris. Okay, I was going to say, almost kills debris and thinks better of it. But this 4th base is in a lot of trouble for Geoff. This is a big, scary army. No attack upgrades, but it doesn't really matter. Landing the Vikings here, too, to get that extra DPS off, forcing a liftoff and a flee of this base of Geoff's Viking or Raven trying to come in, just suicides himself for some reason. I'm not sure if he didn't have the energy or what, but The Vikings really need to kill this 4th base before it gets into the safety of that main. Come on. Come on, you can get it. And they get it. One shot of a missile turret to chase them away. So suddenly it's 132 to 88 total supply. Coolio is up, man. Got a lot of workers. All of us defending here for Geoff is a tank and 3 ravens. Okay, well, now the bunker's gone, too. I mean, I think you just push in here and go, man. You got the tanks. You got the marauders. You're scanning. You're seeing there's nothing here. I don't know what he's worried about. Go. Go, 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 Coolio. You can go. Coolio. Coolio. All right, man. Not happening. Not happening for us at all. Just continuing to scan here. And just be further aware of what there is not for Geoff at this point. Geoff is making a fusion core somewhere. There it is. He is making a fusion core. And working on +2/+2 for his flying stuff. Boy, I do not know about this. The longer you let Geoff build up here, what is he? You want a piece of me, boy? He's macroing. I mean, he took another base. Maybe it's a when you're ahead, get more ahead type situation. But guess what? There's some ravens here to mess your stuff up here at this 5th base attempt that you're trying to do. Yeah, auto turrets are still pretty good. That cast range has been reduced. And for some reason, Coolio's deciding to attack into these guys, maybe to distract so that he can save the orbital command. But no! Just barely ends up following there. Or falling there. Oh, and he pulled back. Look at him pull back. Well, he's going to get the ravens. Wow. Okay, alright, maybe not. Maybe not all of them, anyway. Yeah, nice juke. Nice juke coming back down this way from Geoff. So he kills a base. Coolio retreats from this location. Geoff is trying to double expand along the right side. I just think Coolio had this at about the 10-minute mark. I think he pushes in the natural, kills this, kills the production facilities, and then congratulations, you have a mining base over here, but it doesn't matter, right? Just doesn't matter at all. Ah, but the battle cruisers are operational. But this Viking count, oh, they're on the ground. That's kind of overkill, man. And a weapon refit is done for Geoff, too. Here we go. Vikings coming up. Nice tactical jump. Oh, Yamato cannon into tactical jump. And they jump over here. What? They're jumping over here to this 4th base of Coolio. Getting rid of all of these SCVs. Bam, bam. Explosions, fireworks. And the whole army coming back again to deal with this. Now, look. Look, there's nothing here, Coolio. You send back the Vikings. These marauders and tanks and stuff are useless in this situation. Sure, you're panicked because you just lost your 4th base. That's not good. And these battle cruisers are all going to die because their cooldown for tactical jump is gone. I mean, still there, still waiting on it. But yeah, look, unnecessary. Unnecessary, the whole army comes home. Although, check this action out. Battle cruiser jumps over here to the 5th base location. And starts killing stuff, too. Up to 7 kills, man. You are a corporal. Well done. Well done, Battle Cruiser Pilot. Look at the production tab for Coolio, too. Making all of the things, all of the upgrades. Drilling claws. The servos. Another Yamato cannon and a jump. Nope, just did a jump. So double expanding behind that is Coolio. Sure, I just lost a couple bases. No big deal. I'll double expand behind it. Geoff trying to expand in different locations, too. This is just absolute insanity. APM 124 for Geoff, 120 for Coolio. Mech doesn't take a lot of APM, as it turns out. So that's why these guys are not, you know, TLO level 600 APM, but who is, honestly. All right, Blue Flame Hellions pushing out for Geoff on a mission. They are on a mission to win. Is that a good slogan? Maybe not. Maybe it's not. Jumping back here again is Geoff. All right. I mean, you're going to die immediately, but I guess good job killing some stuff. That's fine. Blue Flame Hellions rolling in. There's a tank here. And, they're going to try to kill this guy with the Blue Flame. That's hilarious. They're going to get it. Some Marines trying to deal the Thor bigger problem, though. A lot of HP on that Thor and does not take bonus damage from these guys. 19 damage versus light compared to 8. That is a huge increase. And accidentally scouting this base in the bottom left for Coolio, too, is Geoff. Battle Cruiser jumping up over here to this under construction again, 5th base. Meanwhile, Jeff's fourth base does end up falling again for the second time in this game. Battle cruiser kind of having a good time, actually delaying the construction of this reconstruction of this base. And might get this refinery too. All right, blue flames getting, oh man, the number of workers that have died, 30 workers have died for COOLIO so far. It's just a massacre. Sure, the Marauder's doing a lot of work here, but no bonus damage versus these Hellions. And the Hellions just keep moving. There's more stuff to kill down in this natural base. Wow. All right, COOLIO, you're officially in trouble now. All of your workers are so dead. 57 SCVs have gone down. It's 62 to 25 harvesters for Geoff. We got more blue flame hellbats killing your fifth base location before they get taken down. Wow, so COOLIO's army is actually a lot bigger right now because we're looking at 157 and 159. It's fairly even, but the worker count for Geoff is so much higher that means the army count is bigger for COOLIO. So it's 6,700 for Geoff compared to 9,500 for COOLIO. Upgrades are okay, +2/+1 on him. Got a couple free Hellions there. Geoff's attempt to expand over in this location is not going to work. It's going to be a planetary fortress, or it was. But not anymore. This base going to die again? This fourth base of Geoff's is cursed, man. It's died several times in this game so far. Tactical jumping into the production facilities of COOLIO is Geoff. All right, and jumping over here. Oh, okay, so COOLIO has some BCs of his own at this point, working on +2/+2, which is already done. For Geoff, the Vikings need to do that kiting thing where they kind of move back and stay out of the range of these guys. Not doing that super well. I'm guessing that COOLIO is worried about a lot more than that. So these BCs just kind of indiscriminately shooting whatever they want. Here inside the main base of the COOLIO, battlecruiser count is 9 for Geoff, compared to 0 for COOLIO. He's making 3 though. He's trying to deal with battlecruisers using his own battlecruisers. This main base is being repaired, which is just sucking minerals off of COOLIO here. Viking shows up, doing the kiting thing. Good job. Well, or just straight up fleeing at this point. Lock-on ability, Yamato cannon takes down the Viking. Auto turrets clearing out an attempted base there for COOLIO. Battlecruisers clearing out another attempted base for COOLIO. This third is in a lot of trouble. These medevacs can't do much on their own. I can tell you that much. Oh, Yamato cannon on a medevac, I suppose. So BC's popping out right now. Oh, but there might be a wrong place, wrong time scenario. If these Marines had better upgrades, I feel like they do better here, but tactical jumping out, no big deal. Man, tactical jump makes BC so much more viable. It really does. +3 vehicle and ship plating on the way from COOLIO. Gonna have an upgrade advantage, but just a sheer numbers disadvantage as it is 11-2 on the battle cruisers. 15,000 resources lost for Geoff compared to 19,000 for the COOLIO. And COOLIO deciding it's time to push. Let's do this thing. But gathering the everything else is Geoff. All the battle cruisers are here, and here is going to be our final battle. I feel like COOLIO trying to make this thing happen, and the anti-air of Marines with +2 is pretty darn good. But at the same time, these BCs for Geoff getting off some Yamato cannons, not dying. This guy has 7 hit points, and somehow he's alive. Yamato cannon with the distance there, and Geoff does manage to save his fourth base for the first time today instead of letting it fall. So it's 137 to 84 total supply. COOLIO is down to just nothing. He's got a battlecruiser, 5 marauders, a couple widow mines, and a nuke, which he's not going to be able to use because he doesn't have a ghost, and he's not making one either, which is very sad for me. I'd like to see nukes in my games. You do too, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, Geoff, he's just kind of consolidating his power right now, muling up a whole ton, repairing all of his battle cruisers. 12 kills, 9 kills, 8 kills, 0 kills, 10 kills, 8 kills, 5 kills on these guys. I mean, this is an okay army for COOLIO, but it's not 11 battle cruisers okay. So pushing in is COOLIO. He's going to try to take down this fifth base location. of Geoff. And he's going to do a pretty good job of it. Killing some SCVs, trying to kill this planetary fortress too. But then also getting chased away by the slowly moving battle cruisers. Hellions rolling down this direction. Oh, actually trying to recreate his army with these buildings. Why are we not just using these ones? This is really weird from Coolio. I don't know what's happening, but the battle cruiser is going for a final push now. 135 to 100 total supply. There's really nothing to stop these VCs. It might be something of a base race, I think, but the battlecruiser DPS might be a little bit more here. Planetary Fortress actually trying to hold here. Not doing too badly for itself either, but the Marauders are the problem. Doing that 20 damage per shot, that's what it is. Meanwhile, BC is still deciding to wreck face here at one of the final mining bases that Coolio has. This one is still mining. This one is kind of still mining. And trying to drop here on this fourth base. Coolio has had good luck here before. He's going to have good luck again, or try to. That Marauder got thrown into the water. Poor guy. Poor guy. Backed into a bit of a corner here. Missile turrets getting shots off and fleeing for his life. Battlecruisers killing the remainder of these production facilities of the Coolio. Again, starting to use ones in the main instead. I don't know why he made those ones out there anyway. Tactical jumping up to this base where a bunch of mules just got called down. Wow. Alright, all those mules are dead. Big push up here with the Hellbats and the battle cruisers finishing off the Coolio. 142 to 86 total supply. I don't know where Coolio is. Maybe I was hoping that Thor could save him, but it could not. Yamato canning down this other Thor. He can take a shot and keep ticking, man. But Yamato cannon number 2 might be a problem for him if indeed we get there. Yep. Oh no! Killed the battlecruiser before it got it off. That's awesome. Oh, this guy just walking over. That's funny. Alright, well, didn't have to be Yamato cannon there after all. Alright, so Geoff with the battle cruisers is going to be your winner today. There's nothing left for Coolio inside this main base. The third base is toast as well. We've got some crazy Hellbat action on the Ghost Academy. And the armories down there too. Barracks gone. More battle cruisers are jumping in on top of these final 2 Vikings. And that's it. Good game. Well played from Coolio. Coolio is defeated and Geoff is your winner in 22 minutes and 49 seconds. Whew. That was crazy. I still feel like Coolio could have won back at the 10-minute mark. I think you're probably with me on that. He could have pushed. He scanned. He saw there was nothing there. I'm not sure what he was worried about, but he allowed Geoff to get up his battlecruiser army and then didn't have a good answer for it. You got to get the Vikings. You got to put them from distance, attack, pull back, attack, pull back, attack. Just kind of kite them down that way. So 22,000 resources lost for Geoff. 39,000 lost for Coolio. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. 3 command centers down for Geoff. And I feel like more than that for Coolio, but we can't see it because we're cut off. All right, that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.